We'll take first question over
the
there in the back right.
If I could say
Jrue
something
Holiday,
first.
who had
And just
26,
address,
11, 3 assists,
comment that was made
a
yesterday.
block, a steal, and no turnovers.
I feel like people kind of took that out of context, and I've been hearing that I prefer JB over JT, and that's not what that was. I like to praise my teammates when they're playing well, and I feel like that's what I did my best to do. When I got here, JT was the first person to text me. I already know that, and both of them know how I feel about them and how I feel about them as players, but to compare them is something that I would never do because they're two completely different players, as well as being on the same team and the things that they've done in this organization and the things that they've done against me as an opponent. I feel like how they play together and how they work together is something that is sacred and something that can't be broken. So just to address the comment yesterday, I do not prefer one or the other. I prefer both. Both of them are superstars, and it's being shown out here on the biggest stage in the world. Questions, please.
First question in the back right.
Champ Lunas, ABS-CBN News. Jrue, how were you able to shred Dallas's defense, effectively cutting to the basket majority of the game? And how do you feel when Kyrie gives up the ball when you guard him?
Again, I don't think I'm shredding the defense. I think it's more so JT and JB, especially tonight. JT was getting into the paint and being double teamed and making the right plays out of it, and just finding me. Just either being in the dunker or being in the corner. He has that vision as a playmaker, so I would give that to them.
Back left, standing.
Jrue, Kari Thompson, Boston Globe. The buzzer beater that Peyton hit, if he doesn't hit that, you guys are up 6 going into the fourth. Just as someone with your defensive chops, what does that do to a defense when someone hits a shot like that at the end of a quarter?
Well, first I fouled Kyrie and put him on the free throw line, and I got my 3rd foul. So Peyton came in for me. So that's no, I didn't want to foul him, but I'm kind of glad that I did. And the energy that Peyton brings, him just having the balls to take that shot, and he's done it so many times this year where he's had the courage to take it and he's knocked it in, has been huge for us. So it was definitely a confidence boost, and really just boosted us for the rest of that game.
Shane, on your right.
Shane Young with Forbes. I'm just curious, what, in your opinion, drives the closeness and togetherness of this group? Is part of it the fact that everyone's had to sacrifice a little bit of something?
I think when you sacrifice together and you do something together, it brings you closer. I think being able to go through wins and losses and to build something, it means a lot. So when you go through things like that, I think it makes you closer, and I think that's what this team has done. From 1 to 15, somebody sacrificed something. So it's been great, and the journey's been awesome. But at the end of the day, the job's not done.
Jake, over here on the left.
Jrue, you were praising JT's ability.
Jason Tatum, 12 assists tonight. Unofficially, we think 5 of them to Jrue Holiday.
Well, right there, Holiday does a great job of getting himself available, obviously spacing the floor, but also just kind of hanging around the basket, being an outlet under the rim there. Great pass and difficult finish made by Holiday. And then, of course, just reading the situation there. They're packing the paint, converging there on Tatum, and just nice hesitation, change of pace. And then once again, look at this cut right here, double team. And Smitty said this in the back, just knowing how to play, how to make himself available. Holiday playing off of superstars and his performance. We know what he does on the defensive end. He pressures the ball. He harasses the offensive player, but offensively just knowing how to fit in, knowing how to play big. I thought one of the big plays was forcing almost that 8-second count and then getting the steal in the backcourt, Derek White, and then making that three-pointer. Just winning basketball, little things that sometimes go unnoticed. And I'll say this, I feel like he kind of saves his best for these moments. We saw that years ago in the Milwaukee series. We're seeing it now, stepping up big defensively and offensively.
Think about all the different roles he's filled over the course of his very long career, Smitty. He's been an all-star. He's been not always the primary scorer, but it has been a scorer. He's been a facilitator. Obviously, he's been a great defender. Now he's playing off these stars, and he is so adept at finding voids in the offense and within a defense to make himself available for those passes.
I think to add to that, Matt, also different roles and hats he plays within a game. I mean, there's time when he's guarding fives. There's times when he needs to score, he shoot threes. Then there are times when he's posting up. And then I think for him is he's understand how to play winning basketball. He's one of those guys where he's been an all-star, been the #1 guy, but he understands how to play off other guys.
What impresses you most, Shaq, about watching Jrue Holiday do everything that he does?
He gets my Derek Fisher Award. You know, he's a guy that's not really talked about because of the other superstars, but he always, and I repeat, always makes the right play. Rarely has a turnover, rarely does something out of character, always makes timely shot and plays well. And he saw his two guys were not playing well. He just made simple basketball plays, cut to the basket. Superstars not trying to be superstars, also playing team ball, and he got a lot of easy baskets. But he gets my Derek Fisher Award because, you know, he's a veteran guy, doesn't ask for a lot, you know, well respected in the locker room, in the NBA community, and I'm happy for Jrue Holiday, and I'm happy for the Boston Celtics.
2 more wins, he gets another championship ring as well. No turnovers through 2 games for Jrue Holiday, and Boston is up
No
2-0.
turnovers.